Welcome back for sports. I'm Dean Johnson. The fifth-ranked Ducks look to even up the series against rival Oregon State today in this year's Civil War. The Beavers were able to take Game 1 7-3. The University of Oregon softball team is trying to avoid elimination and force a Game 3 against the Texas Longhorns this afternoon in Austin. The woes continue for Dana Altman and the University of Oregon men's basketball program as yet another player is leaving. As you can see behind me, portable bleachers have been placed along the north and south sides of the stadium to allow for additional seating. The University of Oregon's annual spring football game is this upcoming Saturday. When Coach Kelly was asked about the recent ESPN The Magazine article saying that 40 to 60% of his team smokes weed, he denied the allegations. The Ducks are scheduled to play in Game 2 tomorrow night against Austin Peay. First pitch is scheduled for 6 p.m. After beating the Texas Longhorns at last night's Super Regional, the University of Oregon Ducks are headed to Oklahoma City where they will play in the Women's College World Series. With over 11 different trails, including the famous Priest Trail in Alton-Baker Park, there is no wonder why Eugene is considered Tracktown USA. The jogging craze all started back in the 1960s when the University of Oregon's head track coach, Bill Bowerman, came back from New Zealand and introduced the sport to the local community. Now, 12 years after his death, Eugene is still considered America's track capital. The University of Oregon and its historic Hayward Field have held a record 4 Olympic trials along with countless NCAA championship meets. Hayward Field is also home to one of America's largest single-day meets, the Prefontaine Classic, which is named after University of Oregon track legend Steve Prefontaine. Runners all over the world travel to Eugene to place race numbers and blue ribbons on his memorial at Hendricks Park. Eugene is also home to Oregon's Track Club, which was developed to provide track officials and offer graduate support for the University of Oregon athletes. However, the track club now has grown to meet the needs of athletes of all ages. Carrie Westland, president of the Oregon Track Club, tells us what it means to be in Tracktown, USA.
So there's a lot of pride in the history of Bill Bowerman, of Steve Prefontaine, of Phil Knight, this being the birthplace of Nike, having a stewardship role in Hayward Field, putting on some of the best events in the country here in Eugene, Oregon.
The Eugene area also offers 14 other track clubs that are open to members of all ages. The University of Oregon softball team is trying to avoid elimination and force a Game 3 against the Texas Longhorns this afternoon in Austin. In Game 1 of a could-be doubleheader, the Ducks trying to avoid elimination. Jessica Moore pitching for the Ducks. Bottom first, Ducks come out strong as shortstop Kelsey Chambers hits a solo shot to left field. Ducks take a 1-0 lead. They were able to push 2 more across the inning and lead 3-0. Pick the game back up in the bottom of the 5th. Ducks Alexis Peterson at the plate. She singles up the middle, bringing home the tying run. To extras we go. In the bottom of the 8th, Ducks have a runner on third. Kaylin Howard at the dish. Fly ball deep left field. Is it going to be deep enough? And it is. Janie Takata scores. Ducks avoid elimination by winning Game 2 5-4. In Game 3 of the Super Regional, a winner-go-home scenario for both teams as winner will advance to College World Series. Bottom 2, Ducks already out to a commanding lead, looking to add more. A single through the right side scores Janie Takata. Ducks lead 4-0. In the same inning, Ducks third baseman Kelsey Chambers added again as she doubles into the right center gap, scoring Lauren Kotz all the way from first. Ducks lead is now up to 6. We head to the bottom of the 4th. The Longhorns trying to make a comeback as they've cut the lead to 3. But Sam Pappas has something to say about that as she drives one to deep center field, and it is gone for her 8th home run of the season. Duck lead back up to 5. We now head to the bottom of 7. Longhorns are down to their final out. Oregon's Jessica Moore gets Texas to fly out to left field. Oregon wins this one 10-6 and sends the Ducks to the Women's College World Series for the first time since 1989. High school students from around the state travel to Eugene this weekend as Hayward Field is host to the 2012 OSAA State Track Meet. 6A boys discus, Sheldon High senior Jacob Fouts a favorite to win the title, however was in second coming into his last throw. He unleashes a massive throw of 175.04, which was enough to move into first place and as well the state title. This is Sheldon's first state champion in the throws. And that is all we have for sports today. Have a great Thursday.